Okay, what up ladies and gents, your favorite Asian robot right here, hopefully your favorite Helldivers 2 content creator, and I'm here to update you on the current galactic situation, alright? So, it is the 2nd of April 2024, and this is the situation as is right now. Let me start by reading the dispatches for you, okay? So, Phase 2 of Operation Swift Disassembly failed. The Automatons retained Tibet and its manufacturing capabilities. Reports indicate that they have already begun increasing production elsewhere in the system. Intercepted bot chatter includes expressions of great sorrow for the murder of in-development bots, a transparent attempt at disinformation as bots can neither feel or be considered alive. However, the simulated oaths of vengeance may indicate some actual strategic intent. A counteroffensive is likely, right? Right after that, we got a new major order. Several weeks ago, our citizens watched in horror as Malevelon Creek fell to the automatons. Millions of valiant heroes perished attempting to defend it. For too long, the bots have maintained their illegal occupation, desecrating the memory of the fallen, and by rapidly depleting the planet's exceptionally rich rhodium deposits. This travesty will be allowed to continue no longer. Take vengeance and honor our heroes. End the theft of valuable minerals. Liberate Malevelon Creek. That was the new major order we received today, right after we failed Phase 2. This order was literally completed. We had 24 hours to do it. It was completed in roughly 5 hours, which I think they expected. Then, here's what happened next. Malevelon Creek liberated. At long last, Malevelon Creek is free. The heroes who died in its defense can finally rest in peace, knowing justice has been served, and the planet's rhodium deposits will be mined by the citizens who rightfully own them. Colonists are returning to the ruins of their settlements, pickaxes in hand, hopeful for a prosperous future. For at last, dawn breaks upon a free creek. Sounds good, right? Okay. Then we received the real order. Okay, so we liberated Malevelon Creek in about 5 hours, and then we got an actual order. The actual order goes like this. Operation Swift Disassembly, Phase 3. Hold ground. The automatons, clearly having calculated their impending shutdown, have put their remaining resources into a large-scale counterattack. Desperate as it is, should this re-invasion succeed, it may jeopardize our ability to destroy the bots in time to prevent their incoming invasion. Hold your ground. What this tells us is something very, very important. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot of that because it'll be used for the cover page. Desperate as it is, should this re-invasion succeed, it may jeopardize our ability to destroy the bots in time to prevent their incoming invasion. Hold your ground. What does that tell you? That tells me something very simple. It tells me that if we do not hold this ground, if we do not succeed in the defenses thrown at us, if all 3 planets are not under our control when the time of Phase 3 ends, okay, we are going to get some serious stuff thrown at us. Remember they talked about the aerial craft? That's coming, and it may come before we have the counters ready. Alright? So, let's talk about it for a second from the war map perspective. Now that you've heard about the dispatches, here's the major order. The actual major order is for us to, let me take a screenshot of that as well. The actual major order, ending in 2 days and 14 hours, is for us to hold Malevelon Creek, Ubanea, and Draupnir. Alright? Ubanea, Malevelon Creek, and Draupnir. Now, Malevelon Creek, we also happen to own Mantis, so there's a supply line there. But Ubanea's only supply line is Draupnir. So if Draupnir were to ever fall, we could not defend Ubanea no matter what. So what we need to do now is hold Ubanea as much as possible. There are 128,000 Helldivers on this planet, but it's still only at 1.1%. The automatons are countering hard. Expect heavy resistance on these planets. What can you do now as an individual Helldiver? Contribute as much liberation as you can to Ubanea. It is a defense. Players don't like defenses, but I'll tell you this right now. We must get as much percentage of Ubanea on the defense as possible so that when it flips into a liberation, even if we lose, we can capture it more easily. Same thing happened with Draupnir. We need to recapture these planets as soon as possible so we can hold them. So I want everybody to focus on Ubanea, and if any other defenses come up, tune into the streams, we'll give you a live update. If Draupnir ever comes up as a defense, we need to hit that hard. Let me quickly go to the window capture right there. Okay, so I had it set up beforehand. If you look at the supply lines right here, this is Ubanea. All right. This is Draupnir. And this is Malevelon Creek. So these 3 planets must remain within our control. The defense of Ubanea is currently succeeding and is predicted to succeed in 21 hours and 55 minutes, just in time. But we need more reinforcements on Ubanea. All right, honest to God. 50% of our current players are on Ubanea. Don't worry about the bug hunters faction. Let them do what they want. Because realistically we can't bring them here anyway. Tibet, I don't know why players are here, but Tibet is not important. Yes, it was important to the previous phase, but capturing it now does nothing. What we must do is focus all of our resources on Ubanea, as much as we possibly can. Right now the defense is succeeding, but there's no telling if this rate will carry on. So please, as much as you can, contribute to Ubanea. Alright? Okay, good. That's from Helldivers.io. And now, I know many of you like the speeches from stream, so this section of the video ends here. You guys know what to do. I've talked about which planets to go for. Go for it. But if you guys want the Super Earth Elite Forces inspiring speech...
The efforts of Helldivers across the galaxy are all that keeps the enemy from liberty's doorstep.
Thank you, General. Now, if you guys want the Super Earth Elite Forces inspiring speech, don't worry. I'll have that ready for you guys right now. Enjoy. My fellow Helldivers, sons and daughters of Super Earth, this is the RealAsianRobot aboard the SES Emperor of Judgment. I'm here today to communicate our new orders to you. I'm here today to share with you the battle plan that will see us succeed in this current major order. The Automatons, unfortunately, have won in Phase 2. While some may lay the blame upon the remnants of Malevelon Creek or upon the bug hunters on the eastern fringe of the galaxy, I can say that they are our fellow Helldivers. Ultimately, though they did not answer our calls for distress and aid, we are the Super Earth Elite. We are the finest forces of Super Earth, and we shall know no fear. Where Super Earth tells us to go, we shall strike with fire and fury. We are the hammer of our motherland. And we will win this war, regardless of how outnumbered and outgunned we may be. Right now, the great enemy, the great automaton enemies, those who worship the machines and the AI, not the synthetics like us, they are those that marry machine and flesh in a perversion of the great glory of the human body. These heathens, these heretics, will be striking 3 of our main planets. Malevelon Creek, recently liberated together with the remnants, so that we may hold a planet of great heroic deeds. They will strike at Ubanea, the source, and our pathway into the greater automaton sector. They will strike at Draupnir, one of our key supply lines to our battlefields, and make no mistake, their counterattack will be fierce. Their counterattack will bring the entire might of their armada down upon us. In times like these, we must band together. We are the Super Earth Elite. We are the best forces to come from our homeworld, and we shall know no fear. I've said it to you before, but I will say it again. We shall know no fear. It doesn't matter what they throw at us. It doesn't matter who comes at us. Let all in this galaxy know that the human might is supreme, that we stand as its defenders and warriors. Now, I will tell you, our plan is simple. For now, the great automatons fleet has come to Ubanea. They have set up their fabricators. They have set up their defenses. They have set up fortresses, stratagem jammers, anti-air defenses, everything upon the surface of the planet. This is where you will be diving, my brothers and sisters. This is the hell into which you will be forced. But remember, you shall know no fear. You will strike at their facilities, you will destroy them, you will tear them from the planet's surface, and you shall know no fear. For now we stand united, in one vision and one purpose. We will hold Malevelon Creek, we will hold Draupnir, and we will hold Ubanea. We will continue to send out calls of distress, asking for aid from those on the eastern frontier. We will continue to hope that the remnants of Malevelon Creek will distribute themselves elsewhere in the galaxy. Perhaps on our planet that we are so desperately trying to hold. But remember this, no matter what, we will hold the line. Against all the horrors that this universe has to throw against us, we will hold the line. And remember, my fellow warriors of the Super Earth Elite, remember only one thing today. As you plummet to the planet's surface, as you rain hell upon your automaton foes, remember just one thing. We are the best. We go where Super Earth orders. And I want you to say it with me right now. We shall know no fear. See you upon the surface, Helldivers. The robot first and only shall deploy at 0700 hours. Good luck to all of you, Helldivers. And may Mother Earth guide your steps.